else it comes with? An audio jack. I'm just saying.
2,000 years later.
Oh, Samsung, what are you doing? Every time Samsung has to goof up on something, right? So, the Galaxy A8s. It's a mid-range phone released in other countries other than United States and a few other. Is a mid-range phone which is from Samsung and doesn't have a headphone jack. It is also the first device with that new Infinity O display, and Samsung seems to be really bragging about the specs on this one. It has a triple camera setup and whatever else a Samsung mid-ranger would have. But this is not a reacts video or say like a overview video. This is more like a reacts video to what Samsung has done to spoil their own reputation. So let's take a look. And of course Samsung's Ingenius series continues, and they make fun of the iPhones removing the headphone jack. But 2 years later, they themselves just ditched the headphone jack on the Galaxy A8s. Samsung is just like shooting their own foot over here. The people at Samsung probably were like, we don't quite have enough space for that. Should we just remove the headphone jack? No one's gonna notice. Then the excuse for removing the headphone jack would be that, hey, our Bluetooth technology wasn't ready that time. So now that it's ready, we have now removed the headphone jack. So we are not like Apple's stupid people. You know who made that happen? They switched from wired earphones to say Bluetooth earphones. The companies that forcefully removed the headphone jack so people would switch to Bluetooth as an alternative. Without Apple or say like OnePlus or Huawei or anyone removing the headphone jack, I don't think this market would have progressed even any further, because no one would be even interested in using Bluetooth earphones because it comes with a headphone jack and you just use the headphone jack. See, someone's gotta move on, right? You can't just be in the same, you can't be having an aux cable around for the next 20 years, 40 years. Something's gotta come along and change stuff. Of course, as we know, Samsung, they make fun of other companies like Apple and removing stuff like the headphone jack and adding a notch to the display. Well, now they have a nice little cutout on the top. Like Android app developers, you have now got a huge blob of dead pixels on top right of your display. See, with Android's notch management isn't exactly great. And I guess having a huge dead blob of pixels wouldn't be much better either. Now Samsung just wants to clear it up that no, we have not added a notch. It's completely not a notch. It's something called the Infinity O display, but we're just gonna call it an Infinity O display and not a glorified version of a notch. Because marketing skills. The design and manufacturing team would be like, hey, now we can't add a notch because we just made fun of Apple that they adopted a notch in their iPhones, and Apple's gonna treat us back or something. So we can't be adding the notch, but let's add something similar to a notch. Samsung, I hope you learned your lesson about mocking other companies for doing stuff that you are anyway going to do in the future. Samsung, I just don't get it. Why do you want to make fun of other companies when you yourself know that you're not going to be keeping it forever? I'm just frustrated on this topic. Let's just move on to something else. I'll see you on the next episode of BlockBuster Tech. Until that, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you liked it, and share it with your friends, and if they're a little pissed off at Samsung. I'll see you on the next one. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.